Main thing I learned about ghosts is that they're not always scaring you. You know, they're not always just jumping out going, ooh, booga booga. Hey, how do you like that? They're not always doing that. Usually they're just hiding, watching you when you think you're alone. When you think you're alone at home, just dancing to Spotify butt naked, you're not. There's someone there just... But once I made that realization, I remembered what my fiance and I did in that room when we first checked in. So earlier that day, I worked out at the hotel gym in Phoenix, and it was an early morning workout, and I was very sweaty, and we went straight to breakfast afterwards, so I didn't have time to shower. So I just dried naturally in the desert air, and that gave me a bit of a chafy taint, all right? Just a little bit of don't you dare pull back on me right now. Like, don't even act like I'm the only one in history that's ever had a little situation down there. That dry desert air, a little bit of moisture, some wind went up there, and it got weird, all right? And so when we checked into the hotel in Tucson, I was like, ugh, I asked Emma, I'm like, hey, did you bring the Vaseline? And she's like, yeah, I got it. She's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I got a bit of a rashy taint. Because I dried naturally in the desert air. And I need it, because I got to perform for the good people of Tucson. I can't go out there the way I am. They're going to know that I'm not as smooth as I usually am. You know? They're going to know that there's a stutter in my gait, that something's matter. And she's like, don't worry, baby, I got you. Get naked. Hop on the bed. So I did. I ripped all my clothes off. I jumped on the bed, and I'm laying there, holding my toes in, I believe it's called a happy baby position for all you yogis out there. So I'm just holding my toes, and then my fiance, the love of my life that she is, the partner that she is, my confidant, she dabbed me up with a little bit of Vaseline, because that's what love looks like sometimes, all right? It's not always walking hand in hand down the beach as the sun is setting. Sometimes you're going, lift it, and then... But now, knowing what I know, looking back on that situation, while she's lubing me up, there's probably the ghost of John Dillinger in the corner. Just... That's why I don't go to heaven right there. You don't see that kind of action on the other side of the pearly gates. You gotta be right here on planet Earth for that kind of money. Thanks so much for laughing at all that.